Hi Taurus, this is Kelly here, coming today to make your June 2017 half channeled, half tarot spread for the month of June for what you need to know to manifest what you want with ease, joy, and bliss. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel with a team of 6 spirit guides at the moment, and we very much like to come through for people who are feeling doubt, insecure, unsure, or there's just something that they want and they don't know how to get it. We like to come through and just kind of cut through the BS, get to the point, clear away whatever's holding you back, and then give you your next steps so that you can move forward and propel forward. Okay, so I'm going to pull your spread for what you need to know for the month, for this month, June, to manifest away. And I'm using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck. Sorry there. I also have 2 of her Oracle deck cards, messages from her angels that I'll be pulling today just to give you as much information as you need. It definitely looks like there's a little bit of need for peace this month. Okay. Ooh, the rain's coming down, Taurus. Let me move my cards really quick so they don't get wet. Okay, Taurus, let me lay these out. So for the basis of the month, okay, so it looks like you need to bring your intention inward. You need to bring it into yourself a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely like a lot of your energy right now, Taurus, is kind of being focused on other people. It's either you're focusing on other people, how can you help them, or maybe you're in a competitive drive and like, ooh, that, you know, I want to beat them. But no matter what, you got the 5 of Fire and the Sonia card. So this is definitely telling you that, like, it's either there's a lot going on. Okay, so the fire suit is all about creativity. The Earth suit is how you make money, your career, how you currently make money. The fire suit is all about like creativity and like serving a life purpose to make money and whatnot. So there's like competing goals going on, and it's like competing goals, but it's more about like your mind is like going in a lot of different directions, and it's almost as if you're kind of stuck in there's like so many choices, you don't know how to narrow it down. And guys, that's a basic psychology thing, that it's a human being does best when they have 3 choices. When they have 3, if you want a bed, if you have 3 beds to choose from, that's the ideal number to choose from. Once you get more than that, once you get like 5 choices, you just get overwhelmed, and it's like you just hit this wall of like, there's just too much, can't think, can't process. So my encouragement is knock out choices until you get to the top 3. Write them all down on a list. And just like, because once you write it down on a list too, it's going to kind of help clear out the mental space that it's taking up. It will clear it up so that you can kind of, you know, okay, hold on, I'll get to that card in a second. Write it all on a list so you can clear away, get it all out of your mental brain space of like your brain trying to remember it all. And then you'll be able to prioritize better of like, okay, which ones do you need to do now? Which ones can you do later? Which ones are vital for you to do now? That's going to help and just narrow it down to 3. Okay. From there, so your thoughts are definitely on other people, and this positive energy card is all about, there's a little bit of focus on like the negative side. You got to release the negative thoughts. It's all about slowing negative momentum right now. So bring your attention back to yourself and like not so much on others, because there's no such thing as like, oh, if so-and-so would just do this, I would be succeeding. Oh, if my business coach just taught me better, I'd be succeeding. If my husband would just call me more, I would feel more loved. You know, like, and then so this card is like, you're like well, he doesn't call, he doesn't love. You got to let go of those kind of negative thoughts. You got to just let those, you bring your thoughts back to you. Release negative thoughts of others. Yeah, because it's kind of like, once you release the thoughts about other people, other situations, other experiences, you're going to be able to move forward with what you want to do. The Chariot is a major arcana card, guys, so pay attention. It's Once you can release the negative thoughts and the thoughts of other people and bring it back to you, you can get going with what you need to do. Because pay attention. You know you shouldn't be focusing on this stuff, but you are. The pay attention is the big O. You know something's off. You don't know quite what, you just know that something's off. There's a lot of people who, like, they come to me, they're like, I'm hitting a block, I need your help. And a lot of times it's like, breathe in for 2 minutes, breathe in, breathe out, let your mind clear, make a list, do a data dump of all the stuff that's in your brain, and then it's going to become clear to you what you need to do for your next steps. So guys, like, let go of those negative thoughts so that you can get serving with, like, your purpose. Like, so the combo of these two cards is that it definitely, oh, and you got the fire suit as well. It's definitely the combo of, like, your life purpose, your mission, what you're supposed to be doing, your life calling. You're going to be able to get to that once you learn to, like, let go of thoughts of others. Okay, and so, like, this is, like, the challenge you're facing to let go of those thoughts. You got the Knight of Fire, you got the Isabella card, you got the Let Yourself Receive card. Okay. So if you need affirmation, this is the affirmation. This is our affirmation to you, they're saying. That it is time for you to, like, step up and do what it is you're supposed to be doing. You're in touch with what it is you're supposed to be doing. Like, yes, the timing is right to do it. It's the affirmation for that. So what's holding you back from that is that it looks like there's a bit of, like, letting yourself receive. So it's the same thing as when you're like, hey, universe, like, step 1, law of attraction, I want more money. If you ask for more money and, like, your parents come through and say, hey, we'd like to buy you a bed, and you say, no, 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 I can't accept that. Why'd you ask for the money in the first place if you're not going to receive it? Let yourself receive, Taurus. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about this? It's the challenge for them, Spirit. They're kind of just saying, like, pick up the pace a little. Like, you've been asking for our help. It is the right time for what you want. You've been, like, asking for this up level in your life, for this new thing in your life. Things are coming to you with great speed, which for you, you're taking it and you're getting overwhelmed, and you're thinking about other things, other people, other situations way too much and getting overwhelmed. That it's just more about embrace the speed at which things are going and receive help. Receive help. You know, it's the same thing as me. Like, so I created this business, right? And I created a PDF that helps you connect with your intuition, clairaudience, clairvoyance, and clairsentient. And I made a guided meditation to meet your spirit guide, to the journey to the temple of the masters, to meet your own spirit guide. But from that, like, I had a friend who's a copy editor. She went and edited it for me for free. Let yourself receive. If someone wants to help you, if someone wants to give to you, let yourself receive. Because what it boils down to is that it's a sense of worthiness. It's that if you, so obviously there's some things, like if there's a guy who's hitting on you and he's trying to give you a gift over and over and over, and you know there's no future for you and him, that's appropriate to say no, okay? But what it boils down to when you don't receive help from friends, people who you love, a boyfriend, a lover, parents, friends, family, aunts, uncles, if you're not receiving to them, it boils down to a worthiness issue within you. You're saying like, I'm not worthy of this help. You got to be open to receive it. Man, they're going on a roll here. And so one way to do that is to notice the small things that you do receive, you know? So if you're like, hey, I want more money, and someone in line at the coffee shop buys your coffee for you, you have a choice right there to think, oh, this was a one-time thing. Oh, that guy was just too generous. Oh, no, I can't possibly accept that gift. Or you have the opportunity to receive to, thank you, universe, I asked for more money. Like, it's $2, but this is $2 I didn't expect to get. This is like, thank you for this $2, universe. And then the person, you can create a bonding moment by receiving from them. Because think how you feel when you give to others, when you give them a balloon on their birthday, when you give them a cake on their birthday. Like, how good did they feel? If you let yourself receive, you give that feeling to them. Okay? And then when you notice, like, you ask the universe for money and they give you that $2 coffee, notice it. Be like, thank you for it. That's what noticing the steps are all about. That's what helps you get into the positive energy. It's like, thank you, universe. Like, I received that $2. I received this cup of coffee. I'm ready for more. Okay. So that's your basis for the month. Be open to receive. Let go of the negative thoughts. Let go of the negative thoughts of others. Let go of other people and thoughts about them. Bring your attention and your focus back on you, Taurus. They will solve their own problems. Spirit's saying we will help them. We will help them. Let them carry their own energy. Because what happens when you carry someone's energy, you're like, oh my God, they're not going to get a job. They're not going to get a job. And you're worried for them. And you're like looking for jobs for them and sending them jobs. That takes the stress off them. They're like, well, I don't need to worry about getting a job. So-and-so is worrying about it so much. They're saying like, let them worry about their own life. Because when they worry about their own life, they can then do an ask to us, step 1, law of attraction. We can then come in and do step 2 and help them. Okay. Let Spirit do their job, Taurus. Okay, so in terms of something that you've learned in the past, you're going through something. You're going through something that you're being, 4 of Earth, you're being extremely cautious about a situation. Okay. Okay, so you're going through something with another person. To get the Grace and Antoinette card, this is the major have empathy card. See it from their point of view. See it like, even if you're just trying to help them and they're like rejecting your help, see it from their point of view. Like maybe they need a little more pride in how they receive it. Maybe they, you know, like this is just the ultimate card of see it from their point of view. Try to, it's like, and also see from their point of view, but also like if you can't see from their point of view on your own, like ask them. And when you go into conversation, this is from the book Difficult Conversations. I think that's where I learned this from. Approach the conversation from a point of understanding, of like, hey, so your reaction earlier today, it threw me for a loop. I thought you'd be happy to receive that gift. I'd love to know what's going on for you. Like, where did your reaction come from? Like, let's discuss it. Instead of, when you didn't receive my gift, it made me feel like, made me feel bad and made me feel like you didn't love me. Why won't you receive my gift? Do you hear the difference between the two? Come from a place of trying to understand with whoever it is that's like, with whoever it is in your life, there's kind of this strife that you're thinking about them and sending a lot of energy their way. Yeah, so if someone's like helping you see the light in this situation, but something you learned in the past, that's okay. Someone's just helping you gain the compassion, the understanding for the person, but it's kind of like, they're just saying as much as you want to give to those less fortunate, like it's like learning to give in a way that meets the other person's needs versus your own, meets their needs versus your egoic needs, you know? Because there's a thing, wow, they're going on a roll for you guys, Tauruses. There's a thing called not Tony Perry. I'm combining 2 names though there. Tony Robbins. And I learned this from my relationship coach, Bethany Perry, about the 6 human needs. There's 6 human needs that people have to feel fulfilled, right? And one of them is like love and connection. There's another one that's significance. And there's another one that's contribution. So when you give to someone else, if you're trying to meet that need of significance, like I'm significant because I'm helping so-and-so, I'm contributing to so-and-so, yada, yada, yada. And what happens if it's not received that well? That's you trying to give a lot, giving to those less fortunate, but like, you got to do it in a way where they feel good about getting it. Because it's about them, not you at this point. And in terms of what you're learning in the present, you got 4 cards for this one. So for this, in terms of what you're learning, sorry, this is the present situation. You gotta defend your beliefs. You got the 7 of Fire card. Okay, guys, in terms of what you're learning right now at the current moment, what you're learning right now at the current moment, 7 of Fire. This is the card of owning who you are, of owning your beliefs, of, you know, they're saying like, be okay with it. You were just trying to be, be okay with the fact that you were just trying to be helpful. You were honestly just trying to be helpful, and you can own who you are. You can own that part of you, okay? But it's about owning it in a way where you get your own needs met through source. So like, you know, if you tried to give someone help and they rejected it, recognize that you were going for that human level need of significance or potentially contribution. And then get that need met somewhere else. You know, like, so for example, like one time I was getting to know this guy, and I at the time I wasn't aware that's where this relationship Bethany Perry helps. If you guys want to individual help from her, just shoot me a comment below and I'll get you connected with her. But I was getting the need met of love and connection. I was just looking to get met, and he wasn't meeting that need, so I got a little like snippy. And then from there I was like, whoa, Kelly, why were you getting snippy? Like, you're all about love and positivity and law of attraction. And then when I got quiet, I did the breathwork exercise for 2 minutes. I was like, oh, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for some connection with him. I just genuinely miss him. I haven't like spoken to him, or we haven't hung out in like 2 weeks. But I snipped at him. So once I got that, I was like, okay, well, he's genuinely busy. Another week, he's like finishing exams, doing a lot of stuff. So I can't like get that need met from him at this moment. You got to build that. So understand yourself. What do you need, and stand firm in that. I then went and called my parents. I then went and called all my friends. I then went and planned a play date with one of my friends to get that need met, to get that need of love and connection. So you guys can do the same for the significance and the contribution need that you're trying to meet. Like, so if like your boyfriend isn't accepting your help right now, go help your sister, go help your mom. Understand your needs and get them met from someone else. Because like, yeah, Fiona, now that you've asked the angels for help, you open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Okay, so like the spirit and angels are definitely trying to help you at this time. And it's like, they're definitely like helping you fully own who you are. And they're definitely helping you like own that. Because it's time to like break free and move on. So it's time to, the break free is all about break free from the old way of how you used to view yourself, break free from how you used to get things done, and get them done in a new way. Like, be the new you, step into the new you. You know, are you a business owner and you're making like 4 figures, but you want to be making 6 figures? Break free from the thought patterns, the thoughts, maybe the people you hang out with to get you where you are right now, and start calling into you what you need from the future, okay? And bring that into you now. Time to move on. It's time to move on from this situation, this person that you're trying to help too much. It's time to move on from that. It's time to call your attention back to you. It's time to get your thoughts back on you, and you get back into manifesting what it is that you want, Taurus. Okay. Oh, it looks like I missed a card for this one. Let me pull it real quick, guys. Okay, this is awesome, because this is what's going to happen in the future, guys. If you can go ahead and navigate everything that was just told to you, and like be kind to yourself. It's a huge lesson to learn, because you're just trying to love the other person. You're just trying to help them. So be kind to yourself as you go through it. But like, if you can successfully get past that, you got the King of Earth card, and the Earth suit is all about like your career, how you make money, how you ground yourself into this world, and how you represent yourself to the world. And the king is successful, the king is confident, the king is vibrant, the king is like running a kingdom, okay? A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch is saying once you can bring your focus and attention back on you, and like it's more about like just, I love them, I forgive them, I forgive myself, I'm ready to let them be on their own path. I bring my attention back to myself and what's next for me. Once you're able to do that, like you got the crystal card, have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you just can't see yet. Once you bring your attention back on you and start doing your law of attraction step 1s for yourself, because if you're sitting there going like, universe, I want you to help my son, I want my son to learn this lesson, I want this and that for my granddaughter, you know, once you start doing those asks for yourself, you got the Midas touch, you can manifest. It's like you gotta like ask it so that the universe can come in and do step 2 and start planting the seeds, because it's a good time. Ready, set, go, guys. Like bring your focus back on you, Taurus, and then start manifesting. To help you out a little, guys, comment below. Let me. What is it that you, once you clear past the fog and the confusion of other people, and you get back to focusing on you, what is it that you're manifesting for yourself? Comment below. Let me know. I would love to know. I'll give you a big old heart and comment back. I'd love to know what's going on. Okay, and this is, oh, interesting. This is your power for the month. Okay, so this is definitely a very like healing month for you, Taurus. It's a shift in how you get your needs met. It's a shift in how you view yourself, and a shift in how you view others, and getting them met in a whole new way. Because your power this month to learn this lesson, just be aware there's a worthiness. So if you're having a hard time receiving gifts from people, it boils down to a sense of worthiness. You're like, oh, I'm not worthy of that gift. Oh, no, because if I were a true entrepreneur, if I was a good entrepreneur, I would be able to do it on my own. You're not, like, do you hear that, guys? Like, that's silly thoughts. That's silly talks. If I was good enough, I wouldn't need help from my husband. I'm supposed to be a strong, independent woman enough on my own. Like, no, just be aware that there's a subtle feeling of whatever you're not worthy. And, like, you know, law of attraction, you can slow that down. It's like, okay, there's whatever bad feeling, if it's not 100% lack of worthiness that you're feeling, like what is the bad feeling that you're feeling? And it's like, I feel fat. I feel fat. It's a lot of times you'll start with I'm fat. Okay, once you then you have to switch it to I am fat. Switch it to a, all right, sorry, I messed that up. I'm fat. Switch it to a feel statement. I feel fat. Then say I feel fat and that's okay. And I am okay that I feel that way. And I like that I feel that way because it means that I'm in touch with my emotions. And I like being a human that's in touch with my emotions. And I'm so glad that I'm in touch with my emotions because now I have the power to change it. And right now I'm okay with feeling the way I feel. And I know that in the future I can start feeling something new, and I'm open to begin to start feeling good about my body. I just walked you through like a rampage there. Apply it to your situation of how to de-escalate negative thoughts. You can do that too when if you're having negative thoughts about other people too, you can do that. Like, I feel angry. I'm upset they're not listening to me. I feel upset they're not listening to me. I feel upset they're not listening to me, and I'm okay that I feel that way. Okay, walk yourself through that 10-step process I just gave you. Because then once you can start like, and I'm open to begin feeling worthy, then it's going to be, you're going through emotional healing right now. And you got the mother healing card in here too. So it's just, you have emotional healing going on because they're saying it's a shift of how you get your needs met, your emotional needs met. So you're like healing from, you know, like when you're a little kid, you're a cute little kid, right? So a lot of times you're just used to like reaching your hands up and going for a hug and going like, hi, can I have a teddy bear? Can I have a hug? Can I have candy? And so if you carry that into adulthood, then you're going to be the 30-year-old. It's called Peter Pan syndrome. Like, it's a psychology thing. Look it up. You're so used to like just being the fun-loving guy. You're so used to being the fun-loving, just like cheerful girl that you're so, you know, like, it's about changing that to learning to meet your needs in a new way, stepping into the adult you, stepping into the powerhouse that's you. Okay, yeah, because they're saying like the nine of fire card is the card of all like, don't give up, protect that which you've created, have courage and believe in yourself. It's ultimate. They mainly want you to hear from that. It's like, believe in yourself, believe that you're worthy, believe that you can go through this change, believe that you can heal, believe that you can go through this shift of getting your needs met in a new way. Because they're saying like, dear ones, will never abandon you. We never abandon you. We always ensure that your needs are met. We always have, and we just ask for you to trust us as you go through this shift. It change is always a little scary. It can bring up fear. It can bring up anxiety. And what is it? It's fear of the unknown. Go back and think back on times where you've shifted before. You've graduated high school to college, college to career life, or go back to like, you know, you passed through middle school, you passed through high school. If you didn't pass high school, you got the GED. Like, go back and like think through all the times that we've been there for you, because we're here supporting you through this change in this time. Okay, and in terms of other people this month, so other people around you this month are kind of like just trying to have some fun. You know, they're trying to help you celebrate. They're trying to help congratulate you. They're trying to maybe invite you to take a break. Maybe to invite you from out of the whole thoughts of like the negative thoughts you're having. Someone's trying to help you out of that. Ooh. Someone's trying to like help you out of that, okay? So let yourself receive that help. And it's kind of like they're saying, okay, Spirit, what do they need to know? This is how other people are influencing their month for June, for Taurus. What do they need to know here? Help me channel for them. Okay, the patience is, don't try to force it to happen with the other person. If the other person comes to you, comes back to you, let it happen on their own terms. Let it happen at their own pace. Like, sometimes you could be like, I know their struggle, I know the answer to their solution, and I want them to be doing something different, and I just want to help. And they're saying, like, be patient with the other person and let them go through the growth at their own time. You know, like, you don't tell a 6-month-old baby, like, you know what they have to do to walk, right? You know what they have to do to then ride a bicycle. But for now, they're crawling. Encourage that. You don't yell at a baby like, you should be walking, you should be walking. You know, you're like, Oh, good job, Mija. Keep putting your hands and your knees forward. Oh yeah, Mija. I grew up in a predominantly like Hispanic neighborhood, so I picked up a lot of those words. But so be kind with them and be patient. Let them learn the lesson on their own terms. Because once you can do that, you're going to be able to bring the attention back to yourself, and you have ways of prosperity ahead of you for you and what you want in your life and your career and all of that. And it's kind of like, have a little fun. And it might be like, have a little fun with the person who you think is causing all this strife in your life. Okay, so this is your hopes or fears for the card. Okay, guys. So once you get past focusing on other people, once you let go of the negative thoughts, there's an underlying worry that you have that you're trying to avoid dealing with. So you're trying to fix their problem because their problem is so easy to fix. Once you let go of everything and focus back on yourself, there's a lack mentality of thought going on. Oh, I'll never find love. It's supposed to be this person. We have so much in common with them. I feel so good when I'm around them. I'll never feel this good around anyone else. I'll never feel this good around anyone else. That right there is lack mentality. I'll never find another client. This is the person who's supposed to sign up for my month-to-month coaching, but they're not signing up. Oh, where else am I going to find the most perfect client? That's lack mentality. Once you can kind of get comfortable with your own thoughts, I already gave you that 10-step process, then you can go on a positive law of attraction rampage to start attracting what it is you do want. So if it's lack mentality, okay, well, actually, we won't get into that. It's, but just once you bring your attention back to yourself, you'll uncover what your own fear is, what it is that you're not fully acknowledging about yourself, your next area of growth, your next to-do list, your next aha moment. And once you uncover what that is, it's going to involve some healing, okay? Once you uncover it, though, you're gonna like, whew, and you got the Chariot card too. But you're gonna be able to like take off it and go and do your own thing. Like they're saying, like very much for in the future, because this is very much if you're able to do the stuff from the basis of the month, let go of other people, let go of worrying about them, let go of negative thoughts. You have the Midas touch. You have a lot to go forward. You're gonna have once you face your fear, once you let go of thinking about others and face your fear, you're going to be able to like ready, set, go forward and manifest. Good luck though, guys, though. I do know how hard that can be, okay? And in terms of your outcome for the month, okay, they're saying it's very much your choice of how much you bring your thoughts back to yourself and gain your own connection to source and to spirit. But once you're able to do that, you're going to have a more peaceful road ahead of you. You're going to learn to unconditionally love people where they're at right now. Because keep in mind, when you judge others, you're judging yourself. And you're like, I know their problem. Why won't they just learn it? I know the solution to their problem. Why won't they just learn it? Recognize that it's going back to you. You're ignoring a problem of your own. Solve your own problem. Deliver your own solution. Let them find their own solution, okay? But once you're able to do that, you're going to have a more peaceful road ahead. And you're being helped. So the angels in spirit, they're sending you people. They're sending you maybe YouTube videos. They're sending you courses. They're sending you mentors who are going to help you through this transition, okay? Yeah, because if you can do that, like 3 of Fire, this is the abundance card. This is the, I'm going to do a Lord of the Rings analogy right now. This is like, so the Ace of Fire would be like when, I forget the wizard's name, but when Gandalf, when he comes into the Shire and it's like, oh, there's this adventure we could go on. That's what the Ace of Fire is about. The 2 of Fire is Frodo saying, I want to go. The 3 of Fire is, remember that point where Sam and Frodo were like, oh my God, once we take this next step, we're out of the Shire. I've never been out of the Shire. And then they go and start their adventure. Okay, and Spirit's saying that was a cool analogy, Kelly. Ha ha ha, you little nerd. But they want you to know that like yours isn't a doom and gloom possibility ahead of you. It's not throwing a ring in the fire. Yours is definitely abundance ahead of you, like peaceful tranquility ahead of you. It's just all about take the same step that Frodo and Sam did to move out of the Shire. Take the next step in your life, and you're going to be able to manifest abundance. All right, Taurus, much love. Give me a like. Give me a comment below if you need any additional help with this. I do Facebook Lives on Monday. Right now, it's every Monday, 8 p.m. That might change to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the coming weeks, but I'll definitely let you know if that happens. If you need additional support throughout this month. I'm always available for private one-on-ones. The link's up in the upper right-hand corner. But much love, Taurus. This is a lot to be going through. So, mwah, tons of loves and blessings and hugs and loves going your way for this month. Bye.